I have a surprise for everybody because somebody is asking right now, how can we know more about the owners? Then another person is asking, we need more information about the products, the cost, everything, especially the investments, opportunities, what are the things they invest in, the training, and then somebody is saying, I can mobilize a lot of people, but I just need more information, maybe from the owner. So I just did this as a surprise. In the last hour, after I invited all of you, I decided to inform the MD.
Hey, Pastor Sunday. Jesus. And Sunday, no one for you. So, Madam, just listening to me. I hope I
decided to invite the owner. The owner, the owner, Mrs. Moji Davids.
Pastor Sunday, we have another surprise for you. The CEO is here already.
Okay, so it's now my surprise. Where is he? You are the Wonder Man.
Look at his head.
But they told me that he's always walking, he's always going to inspect the farms, he's always traveling from one farm to the other to make sure that the farmers are doing the right thing. So I was thinking that he would not even be available. So I didn't even try. But I want to say you are doing a great job. In fact, it's only less than a week that I heard about you people. But from what I've studied, from the talks I've done, I'm already your representative. Either you like it or you don't like it.
Thank God, sir.
I want to encourage Nigerians like yourself.
Thank you, sir. When God gives a vision, He brings the provision. So we are just following His dictates, and we are glad at the right time He keeps bringing the right set of people to us. It's all about making God's people happy and making God happy. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you are an example of what Nigeria promises. The promise of Nigeria, that all hope is not lost. When you go to the internet, only the negative things you hear about. But when I see you, people like you, because I'm planning to move back to Nigeria. So you people who are living in Europe and you move back to Nigeria, I said, yeah, this is an example of what every one of us should be thinking about.
We thank God for that, sir. I think this is one of God's move for the end time, raising His children to do things that will amaze the world. What He's doing in your life and in the life of many people in that place is also It's all about go ye into the world. Go ye into the world of agriculture and make disciples of me. As many people that will be disciples of Jesus, we keep going together. Thank you, sir. We are highly honored.
Wow.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Welcome.
Basically, so what we do at Xtralarge is, like I was with Pastor Sunday yesterday on the messenger chat, we're just trying to bridge the gap between the consumers and the farmers. And basically what we do is, on one side, we are raising a generation of passionate farmers. Passionate farmers doesn't mean you have to be at the farm by yourself, because we know that so many people are called into so many other things. It could be medicine, it could be IT, you could be in journalism and all that. And you still have a soft spot for agriculture. So at Xtralarge, we help people to be able to, nurse their dreams, achieve their dreams as a regards to agriculture, without necessarily stressing themselves, because the truth of the matter is that agriculture is very, very, very strenuous. It's a hard work. It involves a lot of commitment and everything. So it's not something you're doing and you're doing something else by the other side. You have to be fully committed into it. So what we do at Xtralarge is we help people to be able to farm even as they continue with other things that they are doing. So you can be able to be a farmer by financial interest, not, pending the time, maybe after you retire or something, that you will now want to maybe own a farm by yourself and then do what you have to do. So we have that on one side. We have the training on another side. Because when we also came to Nigeria, we had the issues of, the way people farm here is so alarming. I told Pastor yesterday, there was a place we got to and they were farming cassava, harvesting the cassava, just peeling. Everything was already turning brown, some red, because of the level of fertilizers, all the NPKs and all these other ones. But right now, the story has changed. We are more into organic farming. We use a lot of manure. That's why we deliberately made sure we are also into livestock so that we can have enough waste from our other farms, from the cattle farms, from the poultry farms, and then we use as manure on the crop farms. And then
Yeah,
there is also
can you quickly just mention all the various produce and products that you are into?
we have so many. We have so many. What we are doing is we are providing the staple foods in Nigeria. Some other farmers are into cash crops and all those things. We are not into all those. We are into what people eat every day. We talk about our palm oil. For example, we have an office in Ikeja. We have a branch in Ikeja. See, I'm showing the palm oil. We have an office in Ikeja, and there's somebody that comes all the way from Festac side. Festac to Ikeja is about almost 2 hours journey, very far. And the woman is about 94 years old, and she takes the Uber ride, like the Taxify. She takes it for 2,000 naira to come to the office to buy the palm oil every month. And she buys the palm oil for 2,000 and still pays 2,000 for Taxify. And I'm like, old mama, why are you disturbing yourself? Why can't you just buy your oil in another place? Why do you have to stress it? She said, shut up. You think I don't know what I'm doing? Coming all the way from Festac to Ikeja to buy oil every month. I know this oil only reminds me of what we were eating back in those days. So those are the kind of things we offer. Our palm oil, our groundnut oil. We plant groundnut, we use it as groundnut oil. We do our cassava, we make it into gari. We do Wonder Meal. That Wonder Meal is something else. Right now, there's a video trending in Nigeria for semo, and they've been able to discover that the bulk of semo is like rubber, but this one, when you take it, that's what she's holding now. That Wonder Meal. Do you have Ijebu Gari? Yes, our Gari is fine. It's drinkable. Very nice. Very nice. So the Wonder Meal is a blend of our local rice here in Nigeria and our unripe plantain. So we just came about, God gave us that idea, because I really can't understand how we even came about the idea. And nobody ever has that product anywhere in the world. We are the first to have it. So God just gave us the idea, we just tried it in our own house. We blended it together and we saw it was very nice. And we saw that when you eat it, it makes you feel very light. Normally Nigerians like to eat swallow, likes to take swallow, but it makes them feel very heavy. And you see a lot of pot bellies and all that. That's the sign of a typical Nigerian. So, but we discovered that when you eat that Wonder Meal, the extra large meal, it makes you feel very light. Even though you've taken swallow, you feel like you took tea, So that's one of our products. We plant everything and we process the products. We have our honey beans. Honey beans, fantastic product also. We have our smoked chicken, because we're educating people about not frying products, not frying things. A lot of fry causes. There was a study I was going through, and I discovered that about 58% of Nigerians have a disease called fatty liver, and they don't know. And it doesn't give you, it's a silent killer. It doesn't tell any, you don't even have any signs until, And that's one of the reasons why the life expectancy now has dropped down to 45 in Nigeria, because of what they eat. So we have all those things. Smoke, we don't fry. We always tell people, try as much as possible to fry things. It's better you roast or smoke. So we have them handy, the smoked chicken, smoked catfish. We rear catfish as well. We rear cattle. We rear goats. We rear rabbits. We rear snails. So many things, vegetables. We have so many. I think we have about 20 different kind of products. And what we do, like I said, we are raising a generation of passionate farmers on one hand, and at the other hand, we are grooming a community of people who eat healthy. So you actually have a control over what you eat because you know the source of your food. So you are like the farmer yourself, even though you are not the one that came to the farm to farm it, but your money is farming it. So you are the farmer, and we process as well. So you are the processor, you are the one that package it, and you are the one eating it by yourself. So that's the community, and our aim in the first phase of this exercise is to raise that community and grow it into about 1 million people who are eating healthy and have control over what they eat. So we farm straight from the farms and we get it straight to the hands of the consumers who are our members. So our first priority at Xtralarge is to ensure that our members are well fed. Like she said, during the lockdown, she has an order that will be delivered to her house tomorrow from the factory. People are not getting food anywhere, but members of Xtralarge are getting food because the farms are not closed. They are still working at the farm. So if any member places any order, we are able to, meet up their order. So our first priority is for our members because that's the community we are building. So you get it straight from the farm and then you get it to your table. So you are sure of the quality of food you're eating, and then you're making money for doing that. Who pays you for eating healthy? You get paid for eating healthy at Xtralarge. You get paid for investing in farm projects at Xtralarge. In fact, we have this project we always do. Like this year alone, this is just April, before the lockdown in March, we already had 3,000-4,000 children come to our farms from different locations on agri excursion, and we do have about 30 to 50,000 in a year. Meanwhile, we're expanding that because we are going to Agritech City. Agritech City is like the final bus stop until God says otherwise, where we can have everything about agriculture redefined. We are building a food hospital where people can come in and be treated with all kinds of illnesses just by eating food. We are also working, doing some research all around the world. Last year alone, we made some contacts in Israel, doing some with India and all that. So people don't really have to take medicine, the normal pharmacy and all that. You just eat. There is always something to eat to cure any type of disease or sickness. And like she rightly said about the radish, I don't know why the radish is working like that here. Maybe it's just the grace of God, or maybe because it's organic. But people have actually been taking it for different kinds of sicknesses, including cancer, and it's working. We've gotten people out of their hospital beds. There was this pathetic story about a woman who had cancer of the anus, and they had to go and sell their house so they could raise money for operation, for the surgery. And somebody who is a member got the radish and that Xtralarge meal across to them. So I strongly believe that it's the power of God upon the product that is even working more than the normal products themselves. So we have all those. So being a member at Xtralarge gives you about 7 to 10 different ways of earning. You earn in so many ways. You can be a distributor, you can be a consultant.
Please, can you name all those different ways of earning and give us a little explanation about each one of them?
Okay. You can, for example, first when you become a member, what we mean by becoming a member is that you are now part of this community of people who want to eat what they are growing. That's the meaning of becoming a member at Xtralarge. And then you make money in the process. So making money is not like our first priority, and that's why some people get it wrong. You don't join us solely because you want to make money. Money is part of it. Hey, this thing has gone.
No, we are hearing you. We are hearing you.
So you make money, yes. Like our 4 cardinals: farm easy, eat healthy, you live healthy, and then you make money. So those are our 4 cardinals at Xtralarge. So you can farm easy with us, you can eat healthy. Hello, are you there?
Yeah, we're hearing you, yes. Your picture has frozen, but we're hearing you very well.
Okay. So you farm easy, you eat healthy, you live healthy, and then you make money. So for being a member, you earn on what you eat. Every time you eat, you get paid at Xtralarge. That one is number 1. Every time you buy anything to eat from Xtralarge, you get paid. Number 2, as you are educating other people around you, because as you see the fact, you will not want to keep quiet. You tell people, you educate them about what you see. The danger of what you're eating is not good, blah, 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 and all that. You get paid for referring people as well with Xtralarge. Number 3, you get paid. You make a lot of money on your farm investment projects. You can invest in cassava, you can invest into plantain, you can invest into chicken, you can invest into groundnuts, catfish, palm oil, depending on the packages that we have. We even have a special package for processing farm produce, because most of the time you come to Nigeria, you go to the open market and you see heaps, tons of waste every day. And these are things that people have labored, farmers have labored to cultivate. And then it comes to the market, because there are no adequate storage facilities and all that. It just wastes away like that. So we don't allow that at Xtralarge. We add value to our products. Before we don't even bring things to the open market. That we don't do that. What we do is we package our products, we process, we package, and then we start distributing to members, and then other members can also use it as an avenue to create wealth. So you can make money on that aspect too. Another aspect you can make money is by our agricultural excursion programs. For example, in Nigeria, when children have to go for excursion, maybe in elementary school, in high school, even in the universities, when they have to go for excursion, they always pay. You pay a certain amount to go for excursion. Sometimes they pay as high as 10,000 naira to embark on a certain excursion. And we discover that they just take these children, sometimes they take them to the beach, they just take them to rubbish places, and they don't even, in fact, you can imagine they say they are taking children for excursion and they take them to a mall. Who does that? I don't know. You're doing an excursion in a mall. What are they going to see in a mall? So we said, well, if leaders of tomorrow are the children and agriculture is the business of tomorrow in Nigeria, then we need to start linking the two together. So we created the agricultural excursion programs. So they come around, we take them around the farm, we teach them. As a matter of fact, we allow them to do something practical at the farm. They may plant something, they may attend to the fish, they may feed the rabbits, we make them do something at the farm and they catch their fun. But the Xtralarge member who is responsible for telling the school about the agri excursion program earns. And they earn as much as 500 naira commission on each child. And sometimes we have 300, 400 children coming from just one school, and you have about 200,000 naira already commission for not doing anything than just telling the school about, come to my farm for excursion, and you only started your business with 8,500 naira. So that one is another way of earning. Another way is by being a distributor of our products, of our food products. You can buy the company price and sell, and make your profit. And we made it so liberal. We have so many people, we have many of our products now in supermarkets that we don't even know, because we gave our members that authority to be able to go to places on behalf of the company so that they can also make profit. We are not interested in making all the profits ourselves. We are interested in our people getting empowered, from the stable of food and agriculture in Nigeria. So that one is it. Like right now, if you visit, we have about 5 websites. So we're trying to work on our app now so that we can have all the websites in just one app. handy, so you don't have to be going from site to site. We have one we just launched. We call it Foodie Agent. Now, that one is an advanced level of our distributorship program that people will be able to sell the products without needing to carry the product. That means you just tell somebody about the website, go and buy your food on xtralargegoodies.com, and they use your link to go there, and you're earning about that's how much in dollars now, about 100,000 weekly, you know, for just telling somebody about a website to buy food there. And the good thing about our products is when people have a taste of the products, they can't just stop, because you see the difference between what you're eating now and what you've been eating before. So there's more, more about it. So we have that one and so many other things. We always have new things coming up. There is hardly a quarter in Xtralarge in a year that you won't have new things. We always have new things coming up, you know. If not for the lockdown now, we were supposed to bring some of our members on a tour to Israel, because we were in Israel and we discovered that their irrigation system is perfect. You know, it's not such a country that supports agriculture. Their terrain is bad, their weather is not so good and everything, but they are farming excellently. So we don't want our people to be local champions. We are taking them out. Like Belarus, I talked to you about also. We are planning for agricultural excursions to other countries. You know, they can go around and see how things are faring in other places, and now we can make it better in Nigeria as well. So those are just, we really can't say everything. It's so large, and that's why we are extra large. So, but by the time you come in, you to start unfolding one after the other. You do this one today, you learn about something else tomorrow.
They want to know, what about people living, where are you based? Where are you based? Do you have one place where you are based, or you are in different places? And what about people living in the east or in the north? Please tell your husband to come and fix the telephone for your telephone again, to make it, yeah, just to correct it like that, so that better, better, more that way, in the right direction. Yes, like that. Good. Yeah, so what about people who are in different parts of Nigeria?
Like there's a group that even contacted me about 2 days ago from Kogi State. They have about 5,000 people. They have already, I think they were doing a program with the central bank or something, and it failed, you know. So they were all disappointed and everything, and somebody told them about Xtralarge. So like that group of people now, what we can do is to maybe send some of our personnel over to them there and carry out a training for them over there. And what we do, like we said, we are building a community. So as all these things, that people are going into agriculture, people are learning more about agriculture, and they are doing it the way we want, which is the organic way. So we can be able to help them, take their products and sell back to our community. Don't forget that this community is a gathering of people who must eat what they farm. So as we are training more and more people are getting into it, then we are just expanding and getting larger in the community. So if somebody is not in Lagos, like right now, we have our head office in Ogun State in Songota. Because of time, I wasn't really able to tell you in the introduction how we even got into agriculture in the first place. It's not, it wasn't like something we wanted to do. It wasn't, but when we're also out of the country doing our stuff, God told my husband that we should go back to Nigeria and start agriculture. And he mentioned specifically Ota, Ogun State. And we're like, what kind of thing is this? God, please, can we negotiate this thing? So we are in Ota. Ota is our head office. And from Ota down to the border of Ogun State, that's Idiroko, we have about 4 or 5 different farm locations. We have farm location in Abeokuta, we have in Oyo State, we have in Osun State. So basically, we are in the west. We have some farm for beans in the north. But because we are not the owners of the land, what we did is just a partnership with some farmers over there. So we sponsor their farms to ensure that they farm it the way we want, and then we buy the produce from them. In Nigeria, it's not easy for you to just go to an unknown place and say you want to buy land or something. They'll just scam you, collect your money, and there's nothing that will come out of it. So
Yes,
basically,
but what about people who are here today? People are here today from north, from southeast, from south, from southwest, from south. I mean, from north, from the north. So all these people that are here, some of them want to, you to be trained and to take the franchise or the technology to go and do what you are doing, or whatever you would recommend. What would you recommend for people who are here? How can diasporans who are here, partner with you? What can they do? Somebody, for example, has already gone to the website now, and he said he couldn't register because he has to have a sponsor. He doesn't even know he has to have a sponsor. So but I guess if you call Gloria will explain everything. You don't just go and register by yourself like that. Go through the forms that are here.
Yes. So, honestly, let me give very bitter advice to Nigerians in diaspora. We were also out of the country for many years, and honestly, when we came back, we had to start all over again. We started all over again because you're outside the country, you're sending money home, let them do something for you. People are not even trusted. And that's why, even though we are farmers now, we found ourselves doing real estate because we have so many friends who want to build a house or something in Nigeria and their family have been failing them. So we help people to build houses and all that. So I will honestly advise, if you are not going to be around, please don't start up a farm. Please. It doesn't work that way. They will just finish you. No matter the amount of money you send over, as long as you are not there to manage it yourself, don't even start it at all, please. It may sound bitter, but that's just the truth about Nigeria. No matter how close you are with the people you think you've trusted, even your own blood, they will just finish you and they won't manage it well. They will just finish you. So what we always advise is, for example, at Xtralarge, to the glory of God, our watchword here is integrity. So we do have some packages, though not all the time, whereby you can actually buy a parcel of land to do your farming, and we are still managing it on your behalf, and we still sell the produce on your behalf. And we've already agreed, even from the onset, how much we begin getting. Like she mentioned, she got 500,000 even during the lockdown. That was for, she has 1 acre of plantain farm in one of our estates here in Ogun State. So like that one is good. But if you say, oh, I'm from the north, my family can handle it, I'm from the south, they'll just make a mess of everything. Or better still, you just invest. You can invest your money into farming. You know your money is there. Anytime you now come back and you feel you want to start up, it's better that you are there to monitor it by yourself so that you won't lose the money. So that's my candid advice to all Nigerians in diaspora. And another thing you can do is to empower your family members, like we have it on the Xtralarge Food Network. You know, there are some people that they will always come to you to ask for money and all that because they believe anybody that travels out now, you are picking money from the streets of Europe. They don't understand how it works. So you can empower them, you can register them on the program so that whatever they are earning from the program, you don't have to be sending them money again. They will just, you would have used that one to settle them, kind of. So that's my advice for. But there are some other people that maybe you already have your land You're not just buying the land, you already have your land, even though you are not in Nigeria. And you feel you have people you can trust, okay, you can send them over for training. So when you send them over for training, we will advise you on what and what to plant that we are sure there will be market for. Because it's not everything that is profitable in agric in Nigeria. You could be looking at, oh, there should be a lot of money in quail. There should be a lot of money in, people just come out with fantasies and imaginations, but it doesn't work that way. When you're on ground here, you know what works and what doesn't work. So we could advise you, okay, you have your land, we train you, we support you in the area of consultancy. Then you go and do your farm, and we can help you buy back the product and sell if you have trusted people. But that trust now is the issue, because Nigerians, they will always disappoint. I don't know what makes that so. So if you are a Nigerian in diaspora at the main on the immediate, if you are not yet around, you could buy a property. If we have something we can offer, we'll let you know. We don't always have it, because whenever we open up any package at Xtralarge, people always rush. Like this is April now. Our allocations for the month of May, farm allocations, project investment packages for the month of May, they've been fully booked since March. People have paid ahead of May since March. So we had to close it up. So it will be reopening again now in May, so that people can pay for June. So when we announce any package, the rush is always much, because they know that whatever we promise by the special grace of God, there is no storytelling at Xtralarge. It may not be as big as you want it to be, because farming is not a bed of roses. But whatever we have promised, God helps us to deliver. We don't tell stories. So that would be my advice.
What about people want their relatives from other states to join, to register? Can they do that?
Yes. You know, Xtralarge is such a liberal atmosphere. You know, that's why we have governors, we have ambassadors. Look at Ambassador Gloria here now. The person that invited her to join Xtralarge is not even an ambassador yet. And she is already an ambassador. So if we have people in other states, we have people in almost every state in Nigeria, but the level of commitment and passion they put into it is different from each other. So if you have somebody in whatever part of the world, not even only in Nigeria, as long as they can access the internet, they can get registered. And then maybe when they have groomed their people, they are up to a certain number, they can invite us. We will send any of our leaders, our governors, our ambassadors, our senior staff in the office, in our different offices. Even me, I go, if not for the sometimes a whole year, somebody will say they want me to come for a presentation, and I discover that the whole 3, 4, 5 months is already booked. So we go, people invite us to different places. So distance is not a barrier at all.
Yeah, because right now we can join even from here, isn't it? We can join.
Yeah. You can join right from there now. If you can even join tonight, you can be a member tonight. The only challenge will be how to get your food. So, and if you feel you don't need the food, you can authorize a family member of yours in Nigeria to come over and collect the food on your behalf. Yes. As a matter of fact, you can use it as a form of yes. So yes. You can just be collecting the food. And if you don't collect it, you can, you have a dashboard. Every member has an account on our website. When you register, you have a dashboard. So on your dashboard, it will be reflecting there whether you've collected the food or not. So you could be piling it up, because in fact, we even have some people that they have more than one account. So at the end of the day, recently when the lockdown was about to start, there was a particular man. He's also a retired person. And when he checked his dashboard, he had food items of about 300,000, and he cleared everything, and he went and, distributed people, the vulnerable around his community. So if you've not collected it will be on your system. You will be seeing it there that the food is still there, the money is still there. And if you've collected it, it will reduce from your balance.
But you can have more than one governor and ambassador in one state.
Yes, yeah. Xtralarge is large. One governor cannot govern a state. Because what happens to our governors is that they hardly sleep. When people hear about Xtralarge, they'll start calling you, they'll start asking questions. So before you know it, you'll be worn out. So there's room for more than a governor in a state.
What
But we
do you
we have,
post? Do you post the food product to others all over Nigeria?
yes, we send.
Okay, okay.
Yes, we can send.
So they don't have to come to
From,
Lagos.
they don't have to come to Lagos. From Lagos, they can get it in other parts. Though they are the ones that will pay for
Yes,
the
yes, for the sending, for the transportation.
yeah. So we can just send it to the motor parks, and we have some logistics companies also that we are working with, that they can help them to get the food delivered to their states, wherever they might be.
On your website, there is something like 100% returns. Have you been able to cope with? Have you been able to cope with that? They are saying how viable is that? Has that been viable for you?
Yes, we did that in 2016. At that time, there was a big recession in Nigeria, and
A bigger
we had a
bigger recession is coming now.
God will help us. God will help us. So at that time, it was for vegetables, and the weather was very terrible that time. So people were not. There were no vegetables. There were no fresh vegetables at that time because there was no rain. And we were not working with rain. We were doing our farming with irrigation. So something that sells for about 200 naira, we were able to sell for about 1,000, 1,400. So to do 100% at that time was very easy, and we had a lot of people coming in. So we've done the 100% package before. We've done it before. But right now, there is no particular package that pays you 100% within a year. Though if you look at it, maybe within 4 or 5 years, 3, 4 years, you would have made 100% on your investment, but capital is still standing. So we have some packages.
Some of them are asking, do you have any form of insurance?
Yes. Let me give you an example. This is 22nd of April. Yeah, precisely around the 29th of March. I think 29th, 30th of March, stroke 1st of April. There was a very strong wind in Nigeria, very strong. And people were even afraid. Bimbala, what's the name of that thing that they said was coming from another space? Asteroids. My son, they were saying something about asteroid is coming on the planet and all that. People were really afraid, and it actually affected us a bit at our farms, especially at our plantain farm. And the wind came so heavy, and the plantains were already heavy with their fruits, so it fell them down, a lot of them. But thankfully, like we said, we are also adding value to product. We don't just farm. Ordinarily at that time, if it's for other farmers, it could have been a very big loss, falling down all their ready to harvest plantain. And it was at a lockdown period, they could not access the market to sell the produce, and that means it will waste. But thank God at Xtralarge, we process. So something we were supposed to harvest, then the wind has helped us to harvest it. So we just go there, we pack our things straight to the factory, and then we just process. But apart from that, we have insurance packages for some of our projects. Though insurance in Nigeria is also funny. So we have insurance. But what we do is that if you are investing with us at Xtralarge, and we are saying, oh, we are paying you 10% returns on your investment, what we just do is to make sure that we do not make 10% to promise 10%. We provide enough absorbers for any shock that may happen. For example, this is COVID-19 period. Sales is not as usual, but we are not even bothered. It's not in fact, today is 22nd. There are some people, quite a number of people, so many of them, that are due to get their alert. That's the bank alert, returns on their investment for this month by the 30th of April. But they have already started getting paid today because we always provide enough absorbers to take any shock. So apart from whatever insurance can do, insurance will waste your time. At the end of the day, they may not even pay. There was a time in one of our farms in Abeokuta, okra, we had already planted the okra and it was almost ready, about 14, 16 days to harvest. And we don't know where the locusts came from. Locusts just invaded that farm, and almost destroyed everything there. Insurance came and said, well, they were trying to scheme, though you have a policy for natural disaster, but we don't understand the place of locusts, they will be scheming you and all that. So what we do, even though there is insurance, we also make provisions by ourselves to ensure that no matter what happens, we don't tell stories. You will never hear anybody, either living or dead, at Xtralarge that will tell you, oh, they scammed me. Oh, they didn't do what they promised. Oh, I was expecting this money and it never came. It has never happened. I repeat again, never. It has never happened. We do our open seminars everywhere. People talk, you get testimonies. And that has been it, not because we don't have challenges, not because we don't face challenges at the farm, but because when we have our excess, we always provide for such occurrences so that our customers and our clients don't ever get disappointed. So insurance is on one hand, then the provision we are making is on another hand. If this COVID-19 continues the rest of the year, our members will still be paid. Because
can somebody buy your products and take them abroad?
Yes. In fact, we can give the person the franchise if we see that person is serious, committed to making sure that the products will be evenly distributed in whichever country. We can just, what we do is, once we know that you have the products in a particular country, when others call, we just give them your address. We could even place it on our website. Oh, this is our distributor in so country. We can contact that person. We can be everywhere.
Okay. Moji, can you tell us about a stage where you get to, and that's what Gloria told me, I don't know if it's true or not, that if you get to a certain stage that they will give you a whole plot of land. I don't know if it's one plot or two plots, a plot of land for free for life. It will be your own.
Yes.
Yeah, explain what happened. How does that happen? And she even told me another one. She said then there is another stage you can get to. You will get a bungalow. Or maybe it's not true. I don't know. But I want to hear about that one too.
That's on our membership program. And that stage where you get
why are you not telling those things to people now? You want to keep it to yourself now, for yourself alone?
Basically, on the Food Network program, you register, you join. No matter, some people will come and say, oh, can I put 2 million? Can I put 5 million so that they could just take me to the next stage? No, we don't do that. It costs only $8,500. And that's about $20.
$25, yes.
$5. So, and funny enough, that $25, you are even getting it back. So indirectly, it's like you are not registered, you are not paying to register. Let me tell you why. When you register today, for example, with your 8,500, we'll give you food products worth 1,500. We'll give you free training at our farm. You don't pay for that. We'll give you an account on our website. You don't pay for that. You are able to start up your investment. You don't pay for that. You can do the agri excursion. You can be a distributor without paying any other thing, just the 8,500. But you already have a sample of our product of 1,500 same day you registered. Now, when you invite 6 people, that's all you need to register to invite on your first stage, which is the induction stage. You're going to get back another food items of
Do we have
7,000.
a limited space of time to invite the 6 people?
No. If you like, you do it in one day. If you like, you do it in 1 year. There is no, you are not under any form of compulsion. In fact, some people even joined for other reasons. Some people are like me, I can't talk, I don't like the referral, I don't know how to discuss with people and all that. So maybe they join to do investment, maybe they join because they want to be a distributor, maybe they join because they want to do our training. So people join for different reasons, but you must join. You must be a member. That's how we know that you are a part of us. So, but if you're able to tell 6 friends about the packages we have at Xtralarge, you will get another food items of 7,000. And if you add the 7,000 plus 1,500 you got at the beginning, that's 8,500 from your first day. That means like you didn't register, you didn't pay at all, because whatever you paid, you've gotten back immediately. And then you have just started the journey. Because from that stage now, we have the family stage. Immediately you finish that family stage, you are getting another food pack of 50,000
How many
naira.
people
And
do you have to have?
such,
How many people do you have to have for that second stage?
you are not the one to have people again. You have gotten your 6 people. That's all you need. What you need are the 6 friends you're registering. So when you get to your family stage, you are like a king. You are just staying there relaxing. The 6 people that you have registered, as they also see what you have done and they see what you got and the passion and the excitement that is coming from Xtralarge, they will also want to tell other friends about it. So the first 6 people that you registered and another 8 people under them, they are the ones that will form 14 people that will join you in the family stage. So immediately that space is filled with the 14 people, then you get food items of 50,000 naira again. And you are like, what? I registered with 85, I got it back. Now I'm getting another food items of 50,000. What's this business all about? It's so amazing. And immediately you get that one to the next stage. On community, you get another food items of 116,000 naira food items and 100,000 cash. You move again to the next stage, which is the national stage. You get food items of 232,000 naira. You get 300,000 naira cash. You get a plot of land within Xtralarge Agri-Care State to do farming. Now, immediately we give you that plot of land, we are going to call you for a session. What is your dream about agri? What do you want to do? You tell us, then we train you for free.
But this is, are you a member of Redeemed Christian Church of God?
No.
Let's be arranged for you to go and do seminar for Adelaja now.
Yes, they invite us. So
no, you have to have Adelaja himself sit down.
Okay.
Because this is what all those camps they are building everywhere, and they are making people to come and buy land, just useless, just oppressors, just have the people who have money are oppressing the ones who don't have money and collecting everybody's money anyhow. This is what you are supposed to teach them. Now, Ashimolowo has left Europe, come back to Nigeria to also do the same thing, selling land and selling properties. But you are now telling us the way the thing is supposed to be done. And you did for Nigeria. We feel come for your seminar and make all the GOs like me sit down and recline.
If we can arrange that for us, we don't mind. We are quiet people. What you are saying is what everybody like, why are you people hiding yourself? Why don't you just, come out? Why are you hiding? Why are you, But we believe that at the right time, God will take us to
people
wherever.
People are not just coming to buy land in your own Redeem camp. In your own Redeem camp, people are actually farming as well. You are teaching them how to cultivate and produce and add productivity to the country.
Yes.
Make you explain. I'm sorry that I stop you, but make you explain properly. That stage when you get the land.
Yes. That stage where you get the land, so you will now tell us your interest. You may be interested in livestock. You may be interested in crops. and all those things. And there are some things you may be interested in, and we know that is not profitable. So we will advise you, Oga, even though you are interested in this, but this one will not give you money, don't try it. Or the risk is too high, don't bother. We will tell you the one that is good and is profitable and marketable. Marketable is a big word.
But another good thing you said is that we could actually also invest in farmers, that you people are the ones to take care of the farming for us.
Yes, 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 yes. Let me gist you. Farmer Gloria, I hope I'm permitted to say this. She has 1 acre. 1 acre is 6 plots of land, and a plot of land is about 60 by 120. And she has 1 acre, that's 60 by 120 in 6 places. And what we are doing on that acre, she bought it for 1.5 million naira, and she's getting a return of 500,000 on that land every year. You can imagine. And that's how she'll get it for life. As long as we have.
Because you help that to farm or what?
Yes, it is our land inside our estate. She owns the land. She owns, but it's inside our own estate. We in that particular estate, it was 100 acres of land. So we sold it to people. You can buy 1 acre, 2 acres, 1 acre. In fact, we did not sell more than 2 acres to anybody, because at that time there were people who wanted to just buy everything. And we don't really accept that at Xtralarge. We are not trying to make only one person richer. We are trying to make a lot of people empowered. So we limited it to you can't buy more than 2. So, and we take care of the farm. We are the ones that planted. I think she has only been there once. She has only been there once.
She said she's only receiving a lot.
So we take care of the farm.
So anyway, when you get to this 4th stage, you people give a plot of land. What do you give?
One plot of
land, so that we could farm in it, right? On it.
Yes, and we train you on what you're going to do on that plot of land. If you don't have the time to be trained, you can send somebody you want to put on your farm, because this one you have to do it by yourself. It's different from the one you are investing on. This one is a free gift. You don't expect us to give you a free gift and we are still the one working on the free gift for you. So which one are you doing yourself? Nothing. Okay. So this one is a free gift for getting to that stage. And then we'll now train you on what is a profitable thing you can do on that 1 plot of land. And whatever you are farming on that land, we help you buy it back. We process it again and give back to our members. Can you see the cycle, sir?
So you help them sell it?
We get it back to our members within our community.
So you already have consumers?
So yes, we have a family. We have a big family.
Then what about the next stage? Because I'm still waiting for the bungalow stage.
Okay. So when you finish that stage where you get the land and the food and the money, then you get to the international stage. Our international stage is the highest stage. So what we do is that, there are so many networking programs. People, I'm sorry to mention, maybe programs like Forever Living and all those other programs. They have to like stage 25. So people are just going and going and going. So, but in our own, to avoid the system, there's an exit point, and that's at the international stage. So when you make it to the international stage, we want you to graduate. You are still a family member. You are still a member of Xtralarge, but you are graduating. If you've gotten your master's degree, your doctorate, your PhD, your professor and everything, what else do you want to do now? So we allow you to graduate. So graduating now, we want to give you a gift that you will never forget. Like we take people on free international trips for vacation and all that, but that's not a permanent gift, and it's not a gift that we appreciate. So we want to give you a gift that you will never forget, because you have been exited from that system. So we give you something you will never forget, and that's where the 3-bedroom bungalow comes in. So it's yours for life. Nobody's coming to ask you back, give me the house back.
Who is going to build
You
it?
own it. Xtralarge will build it.
So you will give me with you just give me the keys.
Yes. With another 500,000 naira and food items of 224,000
On top.
on the internet. Yes.
So the 500,000 naira, I can use it to go and do furnishing.
Yes. or you can use it to do housewarming.
No, but would they have the electricity? Would they have the electricity there and water?
Yes. It's an estate. We are. Don't worry, sir. When you come to Nigeria,
It's going to be an estate.
And you see what we do, eh? We are one set of solo people. So our own family now are the Xtralarge family. Because we have suffered a lot even from our own family members. So the closest people to us now, they are not even our blood relations, they are members of the Xtralarge family. So we do whatever we do to them like we are doing it to ourselves. So if we are taking them
No,
to
you are
any
bringing the
estate,
kingdom of God to the. No, what you are doing is that you are bringing the kingdom of God to the earth. That's what you are doing. If you don't know, so what you are doing is that all the churches are supposed to come and learn from you how to bring the kingdom of God to this earth. Koro. Not be taking things from people and then be building university for myself, be building mansion for myself at the expense of the people. I'm taking from everybody and I build. I'm the big man and everybody else is poor. But what you are doing here is that you are duplicating the kingdom of God. Can you all see why I had to bring all of you here today? All of me and the GO, all of us to come and sit down and learn what it means. Even do it for your members. But they will still be. Did you see what Oyedepo did last year? He went and took money from people to go and buy land and build house for there. You build your own house, or not be they build for you. But now he said every house that is built there, after he has sold the place, he has taken the money. You have sold it for life. Then he changed the policy and said, no, it is temporary. You are only renting it. It's not your house. It's not your house. That you are only renting it. It's temporary. Every house that you have built with your own money, everything you have built is now belonging to Winners Chapel. It's the same thing Adeboye is doing. If you leave Redeemed Church and you are built in Redeemed Camp, you forfeit the house. These are rogues. And you are now telling us that you are building for people. Giving them land. Jesus. Let your kingdom come to Nigeria as it is in heaven. This is what I understand to be the gospel. I'm sorry for my emotions.
Sorry, sir. Sorry. It is well.
I want to ask another question because Gloria said she participated in all investment opportunities. Can I, for example, participate, or anybody here, participate in the cashew, in the corn, in the cassava, in the all different things? I can put all my, because just to participate in all the things that you people are doing.
Yeah. You see, okay, maybe, I don't know, maybe if we have a group on Telegram or WhatsApp or something, can show you like somebody's dashboard. What happens is that, there are seasons for everything. There is a time we are doing cassava. So if that opportunity is out, you can register for it. You can go in for that. So if another time, another package is out, maybe for catfish. So it's not like everything comes out together at the same time. They come at different times. But the one I really want Nigerians in diaspora to be fully involved in is the agri-tech program. That's the final bus stop, the Agritech City program, because in that place we are making a statement about Nigeria, that Nigeria is not a trash can. Nigeria is not a never do well country, that something good can come out of Nigeria. That's what we are planning to do by God's grace at Agritech. And that city is about 3,000 acres of land. And I told you we are having a food hospital there. That food hospital is an hospital that treats people with food. We're having that there. We're having a university whereby anybody that is being trained in anything, you came to study medicine, you came to study law, you came to study accounting, whatever, you must also be a farmer. It's by force. So as you are graduating from that university as a doctor, you are also a qualified farmer, because you've been farming since the day you got admitted to the school. And thank God the land is quite big. So from the day they come in, the students come in, we will be awarding them their farmlands. And it's part of what the curriculum that we award you marks. You don't pass on your farm, you are not graduating. So if you come out as a doctor, an accountant, an engineer, and it's not working, or you can't find a job, you can always go back to farming. And the level of farming we are trying to, the advanced form of farming, back technology. So like people are proud about, if these days they want to abuse in Nigeria. Before they will say, that means like a farmer is nobody. So, but we are trying to redefine agriculture now as a profession of substance, something that you are proud. For example, I have my son in university now. He's in his third year and he's studying agriculture, So people can begin to do those kind of things and be proud of agriculture in Nigeria. So Agritech is the place. There you can join a club from 1 million, 5 million, 10 million. It's also a tourist attraction center. People can come there for vacation. You have your apartment there. You can actually buy a house inside that Agritech city. Now, let me tell you what happens when you buy a house in Agritech. People are coming. We're expecting about 1 million visitors in Agritech annually. Now, when these people come from all over, we've not started yet. We already have good responses. People are crazy about it. Like, when is it starting? They want to come. AGMs, companies want to come for their AGMs. Families want to come for vacation. We are planning to have a mini Israel inside that place. Churches can come for their retreats and all that. You could just come. You just want to stay away from the hustle and bustle of the city and come to a very quiet, natural environment. So when you have a house inside Agritech, we will be renting it out on your behalf when people come there to lodge, and you'll be making money. And when you also come around, maybe you're in diaspora, you come back home, you have a house there, and it's not an anyhow place. It's not like a bush or something. It's a standard So there are so many things you can put your money on in Agri with Xtralarge. It could be the farm project. It could be this Agritech city. It could be, we even have a currency, because the way we are planning the city to be, we want it to be like an advanced city. So it's not a place you come around and you are spending money. The only legal tender, which would be a only acceptable form of exchange there, is called the Extra token. You can go to the website also for that, www.xtratoken.com. So right now, a token costs $100. So you can buy as much as, I think, another 100 tokens. That's about $10,000. So you buy. So when people come around for different things, so that city, by God's grace, in fact, we will recommend it for Nigerians in diaspora. Let's make a statement about Nigeria, that things can happen here. Many people, you see them going to Dubai to buy a house, 400 million, 500 million. At the end of the day, what are you making out of it? You have neglected your own trip. Let's bring it back home. We can make this country proud. So that's what we are doing at Agritech. Everybody that is interested in that. And on that package, for example, on the Agritech package, we have 3 different club categories. We have the Ruby Club, we have the Sapphire Club, we have the Diamond Club. Ruby Club, to join the Ruby Club is 1 million naira. Sapphire Club to join is 5 million naira. Diamond to join is 10 million naira. Now, what we use the monies for is to provide accommodation for people inside Agritech City. Like this year already, we had a plan to host a reality show right inside the Agritech City for children in schools. We call it the Agric Summer Camp. We are bringing 1,000 children from different schools to come and spend 2 weeks at the Agritech City learning about agriculture, and it will now be a reality show, and then we will award them lands, farmlands, and different prizes, So, but you know what it means to host 1,000 children. And the 1,000 children, definitely we may have their mothers showing up over the weekend saying, I want to see my child or something like that. So that's another opportunity that we have that people can invest into at Xtralarge. And when you invest, you are getting a certain percentage. For example, it's 15% rental income annually. You earn that because we are going to be renting the houses out as people come in for their visits, maybe for the hospital or for tourism or for vacation or for pilgrimage, whatever, the mini Israel. So when they come, they'll pay to stay in the accommodation, and that's where we get the money to pay you back for your rental income. You get 15% annually, 15% of how much you invested. But apart from that, you're also qualified for a free vacation, you and your family, for being a member of Xtralarge inside the Agritech City. You can bring your family over for vacation. You won't pay because you are a member. Thirdly, another benefit of joining that Agritech program is that you can host an event there. When we say hosting an event, it means that you have gone ahead to tell somebody about what you're doing, because Xtralarge is a big family. So you're telling somebody, oh, have you gone to Agritech? And they say, what did they do? And if you have anybody that is sick, you can refer them to the hospital there. They will just feed them with food, no injection, no drug. You say, okay, let me go. Or somebody wants to have a wedding, we are preparing a wedding area there that people will be getting wedded on an island. We have a place we have planned there. We call it Garden of Eden. What we are doing is we are building a swimming pool around 4 acres of land. The swimming pool will be like in a circle like this. And after that swimming pool, in the middle of it, you have the island. And we are planting different kinds of fruits there. So as you are swimming from your swimming pool, you are swimming to Garden of Eden to go and pluck any type of fruit that you want there. And you eat and you enjoy yourself. So all those things, people will be coming for different reasons. And you that hosted that event, as telling somebody about coming there for any event that they want to do, you still get from 30 to 70% of whatever amount they paid as a member of Agritech City, as a club member of Agritech City. So what I will do, I've promised Pastor Sunday that I'm going to do a video or a slide on all these different, because there are so many, so you can't have all of them together in one. So we'll just do slides for different things, and then we will send to you or send to him so that we can now, post it out, and then you get more information. But if we can also have a group on WhatsApp or Telegram, so it's also good. And this type of avenue, Zoom, is also a fantastic idea. And by God's grace, we pray that the COVID-19 will soon be history all over the world. We plan to be in Israel, Belarus, Turkey this year, So and I know from Turkey to Ukraine is about 3 hours flight or something. So we can always check in and see how we can improve on things.
Thank you so much, Mr. and Mrs. Davis. Thank you, Gloria, that you put me into this kind of trouble. Now, good trouble you created for me.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Good
God
night,
bless.
sir.
Thank